Hi, my name's Melanie and welcome back to my channel. I normally make videos with hints and tips to make the best of either visiting or living in Copenhagen. But at the moment, with the coronavirus situation, I've been making videos about what life's like here under lockdown. Now, today is Thursday the 16th of April. Yesterday, a lot of schools, primary schools and daycare went back. My son's school doesn't go back until next week and we're still waiting to hear how that's going to work for his school. But speaking to a friend yesterday whose son's going back today, the way they were working it is they were dividing the classes into two, so there'd be 12 pupils in each class and they would have staggered start times. Parents weren't able to come into the school to dropping them off outside, and when they had playtime it would be in small groups and there would be packed lunches. So I think that that's probably what it's going to look like for our school. Everything else is staying the same until around the 10th of May. But there was some talk yesterday that from the Prime Minister that things are going so well that she's thinking of relaxing a lot more. But I'm definitely noticing smaller shops are starting to open up again, obviously with restrictions as how many people can go in them. I'm on my way to see my doctor, who is basically the other side of town to where we live. So I'm just going to take you with me today, show you that. I'm probably going to splice this all together with a bit of a longer vlog spreading over today and also the first day back when my son goes back to school. Or I might do this one as a standalone one. It depends how much footage I get today. But I will definitely be showing you what it's like when he goes back to school on Monday. I know from friends in the UK that people are looking very, very closely at our experience here and how it's going to go. They're not looking like they're going to be relaxing their lockdown for any time soon. I think I read in the news today that it was going to be another 3 weeks. So we will see, that's my thumb in front of the camera, sorry. So we will see how it all goes. But yeah, I'll show you how things are. Okay, we have some new signs since I was at the metro last. It says we cannot be as many in the metro as we used to be. Keep your distance from fellow passengers. Avoid travelling during rush hour if you can. If the train is crowded, please wait for the next train. And do not travel by bus or train or metro if you're ill. You may be asked to leave a station if there are too many passengers on the platform. You can expect longer travel time. Please follow the instructions from our staff and please stay informed of the authorities' recommendations. So I'm on my way up to catch the metro now. Okay, I'm off the metro now at Kongens Nytorv. There was probably a total of maybe, 15 people on the metro that I just caught, and everyone was social distancing. There are some people behind me who are wearing face masks. They're the first people I've seen, but then I've only seen 15 people on there. And I'm heading up to the next metro line to see, and then we'll see what it's like there, but I imagine it's probably about the same. It is, it's 11:05 in the morning, so with everybody working at home and the kids already at school that are going to school and other kids at home, I didn't really expect there to be that many people around and about. So let's go up here, and I've not touched a thing since I've been anywhere. And I have to say, you really do notice that you touch stuff. I don't need to hold on to the banister here on the escalator. I'm not going to topple back, but I do it anyway. You just automatically do it. So it's very much like retuning your brain. Like, don't touch things you don't need to touch. Don't touch your face. I've got some hand sanitizer in my bag, although they say the best thing to do is to wash your hands. The doctor also told me that when I arrive at the clinic, at the surgery, that I must arrive just in time for my appointment and go straight in, swipe my card and wait, because they don't want to have too many people in the surgery at any one time. You can see behind me, that's Magazine, the entrance up to there. Now, Magazine is closed, but the grocery bit at the bottom and the florist is still open. But yeah, there's hardly anybody about. It's very quiet. There's signs over there that say keep to the right, which I do anyway. So I'm going to keep to the right, and I'm going to head down onto the M3 and get myself up to Österbro. And I will show you a little bit more when we get there. Here's another new sign: keep a 4-step distance on the escalator. Now, there's no one ahead of me, so I'm going to get on. Oh, and I touched it there. Get on. My change is coming in on the platform, so I'm going to go quickly down and jump on the train because I don't want to be running behind. So here we go. On the train. Now I'm now on the M3 and I am one of 3 people on the train. So that bodes well. I'm going to sit down here and head on with my journey. Anyway, I jumped on the wrong way, so I had to get off at the other station and turn around. But again, there's another interesting sign here. I'm really enjoying showing you these signs, and I hope it's interesting. But it says here the metro is closed at night. Normally the metro runs all night long. It says no train services each night between midnight and 5 a.m. on all metro lines. So that's an interesting one, and we've got a lot of advertising, which is nice. We don't have to be advertised for burgers and such things, but we've got a lot of things here. It says let's look after each other, travel outside of rush hour time if it is at all possible, don't travel on the bus, metro or train if you think that you may be contagious. And then the guidelines that we've been given all along: wash your hands often or use hand spirits. Cough into your elbow, avoid handshaking, kisses and hugs, wash your hands and clean your house, and stand away from people. So now I've messed up, so I've got to get on this train, which hopefully isn't going to slow me down. But let's see how many people we have on this one after I was one of 3 on the other one. The new ring line goes in a circle round, so I'm still getting used to which side I need to get onto, and I just went on autopilot and went the way that I would do with my son. There are people getting off this, so I'm going to stand back and let these guys get off before I get on the train. I've now got 20 minutes to get to the doctor's, so hopefully I can do that. Let's just have a look. It's really, really quiet on here. There's 3 other people on this train. I got off the train at Chiangalan. Normally this is quite a busy intersection here now. There are a few cars and stuff driving around, but it's not like you would normally see it. So I'm going to walk down to my doctor's. I've got about 10 minutes to get there. There's some shops open here. There's a luggage shop that's open. Now I'm really, really hoping, yes, they are open. I'm hoping that the pet shop that I go to get my fish food is open, and it is, so I'll go back there on the way back. But I'm walking down here. Doesn't look, it's fairly quiet, but I wouldn't say it's exceptionally quiet. Now I'm in a position now where I can't get around this person, so I'm going to take my life in my hands and go around this way. It's really tough trying to sometimes being able to social distance when you're out and about, as there are more people around, but you know, it's important to try and make that effort to do that. So I'm nearly up to my doctor's. I can see there's some takeaway places along here that are open, people waiting outside. We have a food delivery service here called Walt, and there's people waiting outside a salad bar there to collect that, and people taking takeout. Now, without wanting to sound like a broken record about it, you know, it's really important that we do support business. Now, in my spirit of showing you lots of signs, there's something I want to show you here. Now, this poster here has been put together by the commune, which is like our council, and it's showing all the people. It says, "We are here for Copenhagen." And it's showing all those people, those frontline workers who are keeping everything going for us. So at the top there, you've got a nurse. Then you've got somebody who's on the phone giving advice. You've got somebody who's giving emergency childcare. You've got a guy emptying the bins in the street. You've got that lady there, she's going to look after old people in their homes. And there's a hospital or school cleaner there. So I'm nearly up to my doctor's, and I've got 7 minutes to go. So I think I'm going to stand outside for a bit before I go in. Now they've got a sign outside. It says, Corona checkup. If you have a fever, cough, sore throat, difficulty breathing, or other symptoms of a cold or influenza, look here. If you feel bad, call the doctor. If you feel okay despite the symptoms, go home and rest and call us if you feel bad. You are not allowed to enter the doctor's surgery. That's if you're feeling poorly, and it's in English and it's in Danish as well. So I'm going to look around outside here for just a little while. I think it's probably better than going in the surgery. They want to keep the number of people in there to a minimum. I think I've shown you most of what I want to today, and I think I will make this just into a standalone video, and then I'll do a separate one on Monday when my son goes back to school. But I think, you know, this is showing you a little bit of what the gradual opening up of Copenhagen looks like, the precautions, the signs, and also how much people are adhering to the stay at home, you know, don't go out if it's not necessary, those sorts of things. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Do click the subscribe button. When all of this is over, there will be my usual kind of videos, and I've got some great ideas, and I'm setting up some places to go and people to talk to, as well as like those hints and tips of how to get on here. So do click the subscribe button. If you want to hear when I've got a new video up, click the bell button. And if you've enjoyed this video, do give me a like, and I'd love to hear from you as well. My last video, I got so much engagement. It was really, really nice. People had lots of comments to make. So let me know if you've got any questions that you'd like answered about how things are going here. Any questions at all, or any thoughts you've got, just put something down below, and that would be fantastic. But until next time, bye for now.